We're on the gate for the second race, top of the stretch. It's post time. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start for Vintage Babe, out alertly from the outside. Leaving out with that one is Shocking Beauty in the center. Closer to the rail is Robocall Hanover, and taken back into fourth, She's Lights Out. At her flank in fifth is Whisper Well, sixth inside to Peg. Seventh off the speed is Rock and Roll Vision. Limbed out from an eighth is Not Now, They Said. Trailing at the rail, going to the quarter, Blueberry Will. So on top at that first post is the odds-on favorite Vintage Babe, as she chops a quarter in 28 flat for Philion. Pocket sitting is Shocking Beauty, then it's back third to the rail to find Robocall Hanover. 2 more lengths back inside to She's Lights Out from in fourth. Stalking along from in fifth on the way to the midway point is Whisper Well, racing greenly in that second quarter in the 3-hole. Gapping badly there was Robocall Hanover. She gets others doubled up and behind her as a result. McDonnell had to pull, in fact. She's Lights Out on the move, and now Robocall Hanover drives back on. On the way to the midway point, the leader in 58-1 is Vintage Babe. Vintage Babe fronts the field, second at the inside to Shocking Beauty. Stayed in from in third is Robocall Hanover. Left out there from in fourth is She's Lights Out. On that cover, trying to advance fifth is Whisper Well. Sixth out there on the move is Peg. And the back three gapped up here. They struggle to keep up going into the final 3/8 of the mile. Still on that lead is Vintage Babe, a length and a half in front. Pressure comes from She's Lights Out second. She's grinding away now uncovered. Back in the pocket spot from in third. Tripped out Shocking Beauty. Covered up on the outside fourth is Whisper Well. Peg starts a rally from the backfield at 3/4 in 1:27.2. It's all systems go now. Philion trying to get Vintage Babe into gear. She puts him some steps here trying to get going. Vintage Babe continues to be awfully funky gated here. Brushing up fast on the far outside. Here comes Peg trying to capitalize. So Vintage Babe still trying to get her act together. In the meantime, Peg on the far outside is roaring up late now. Peg is coming on. Peg on the far outside. Vintage Babe at the rail. Vintage Babe battled back to win as she smoothed it out late to win in 1:55.3.